হ্যারি পটার অ্যান্ড দ্য গ্লোবলেট অফ ফায়ার বইটি এখন পড়বো আমি, আপনাদের সবার দেখার অনুরোধ রইল। Chapter 1. The Riddle House. The villagers of Little Hanselton still call in the Riddle House, even though it had been many years since the Riddle family had lived there. It stood on a hill overlooking the village, some of its window boarded, tiles missing from its roof, and ivy spreading unchecked over its face. Once a fire looking manor and easily the largest and grandest building for miles around. The Riddle house was now damp, directly and uncomputed. The little Hanseltons all agreed that the old house was creepy. Half a century ago, something strange and horrible had happened there. Something that the older inhabitants of scared. The story had been peeked over so many times and had been embodied in so many places that nobody was quite sure that the truth was anymore. Every version of the tale, however, started in the same place. 50 years before, at daybreak on a fire summer's morning, when the Riddle house had still been well kept and impressive, and a maid had entered the drawing room to find all their riddles dead. The maid had run screaming down the hill into the village and roused as many people as she could. Lying there with their eyes wide open, cold as ice, still in their dinner things. The police were summoned, and the whole of Little Hanseltown had seethed with shocked curiosity and I will disgust excitement. Nobody wasted their breath pretending feel very sad about the Riddles, for they had been most Mr. and Mrs. Riddle had been rich, snobbish, and rude, and they are grown up soon. Tom had been even more so. All the villagers carried about was the identity of their murder. Plainly, their apparently healthy people did not all drop dead of natural causes on the same night. The hands made the village pub did a roaring trade that night. The whole village had turned out to discuss the murders. They were rewarded for leaving their firesides when the Riddle's cook arrived dramatically in their midst, and they announced to the suddenly silent pub that a man called Frank Price had just been arrested. Frank cried several people. Never Frank Price was the Riddle gardener. He lived alone in a run-down cottage in the Riddle